Vegas. Once again, this is Yesenia with Coffee and Friends, and we are here to speak a little bit about the time of the year that we're in. The holiday seasons are just around the corner, and everybody out there, the season starts getting chaotic. People start, going grocery shopping for the holidays. We have a whole bunch of holidays coming around the corner. So, what I wanted to speak about today is mainly the effect that it has in our market.
Yeah, this is Alfredo, and it does happen to turn a little bit chaotic, like you said. People run around. You got the shopping. You got the family not really wanting to move forward in real estate. So we are going to talk about that today, and how does that affect you as a consumer, and how does that impact our real estate market for the next year coming up. So we're going to talk about that.
I think this is the best time to buy when everyone is busy somewhere else, trying to prepare themselves for what's coming up in the next few months. And the reason why I say that is because there's not as much competition out there. Rather than you waiting at the beginning of the year like everyone else is doing, right now you don't have as many buyers looking around. So there's more opportunities for you to get closing costs, to negotiate something better, for you to get a better deal. Rather than you wait to get your taxes, your tax return. But then there's thousands of people thinking the same way that you are. So
that's true. That's true. And now we have more options. We were like for 2 months we have
Limited, right?
Eso lo voy a cortar, ¿verdad? Okay, for 2 months we were limited with inventory. Now we have a lot of options for the clients. So
Yeah, we used to be for the last maybe like 3 months ago until the beginning of the year. Until 3 months ago, we were from about 2 to 4,000 homes in the market.
Mm-hmm.
We had probably less than a month of supply.
That was before.
That was before
Yeah.
the last, the beginning of the year towards the last 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got about 96. Yesterday I checked and it was about 9,600. So 9,600 homes in the market, which is more than double. We got almost close to 3 months worth of inventory supply. So that says a lot about the market slowing down during this year.
Yeah.
Now that does not mean that it's slow for us. It's just saying that it typically does happen, and a lot of agents do go on vacation starting October.
Yeah.
Well, I know an agent specifically that's his motto. He always advertises that come October, the year's over, the year's gone. Yeah. His motto is that nobody works anymore, which October, November, December, because it is the holiday season. Now, yes, I agree with you guys that people have the idea or the conception that it does slow down. Me personally, I can tell you guys that October is always my busiest month as far as closings. It is. And I don't know if it's because everybody wants to close just right before the major holidays. I'm not quite sure what the reasoning is, but yes, buyers do have a lot of advantage right now in this market because A, we have more inventory. B, a lot of people decide to wait it off until next year for tax season, like you mentioned, because they need that money to buy the property, okay? But I also have a couple of clients that have said, I will never buy during this time of year. And I asked, finally asked my client, like, I have a couple of friends that always tell me that. Why is it? He's like, because if I buy a property right now, everybody's going to want to come to the holidays to my house. And that is not happening. That is not happening.
Should people do that now or should they wait until next year?
You know what? I personally think that it's a great time for everybody, right? For everybody at different times of the year. What might be a great time for me might not be a great time for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I just think year long, it is always great to buy a property. And it's the ultimate question is, are you ready to buy your home? Is it time for you?
And we have clients all the time saying, you know what, I want to buy a house before the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start the year with my home.
Mm-hmm.
Some want to start the year purchasing a home. So it's just a matter of
It's a matter of goals, what
Yeah.
your goals are. But then I've heard a lot of people say that this is the time of year that they do promote more because, like you guys said, a lot of agents go on vacation. So there's not a lot of competition with agents, buyers, so whatever it is. I think it's just different for everyone. And that's just how, like I said, what your goals are.
So is there like a perfect time to buy a house or?
Yeah, there is.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. That is the right answer. Whenever you're ready is the perfect time for you to buy because it's always different, like we just mentioned. Actually, you know what? I have a personal question that I want to ask here. Evelyn, how does it feel to be a homeowner? Because you recently became a homeowner.
I did.
I went to her house. I went
He
to
did,
her house.
and he said it's empty. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to say,
So if you want to send gifts, anything,
I want to
Send it
say,
my way.
I was the loan officer, and I'm still waiting my invitation to come look at the
He
property.
looked-
no,
I
I have to drop her off, and then I kind of barge in.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have
Yeah,
look,
I
my
So maybe the next show we can film in
Evelyn's
house.
house.
Oh, you guys want an empty room?
She
Sure.
has a table.
Wow.
That she's
Wow.
returning, but she has a table.
Oh, that's right. You know, and that's another thing.
That's
You
an
know,
inside
that's another
story.
thing that you brought in. No, that's actually very important for a lot of the clients that do buy a property. Because even though most people, actually, we all know your situation, but most
Yeah.
people do live in a home and they sell it and buy another property, or people rented a apartment, a property, whatever, and now move into their home. Most people have all the furnishings for their home, but also most people want everything brand new when they're moving out of their
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
And what,
Thank you.
and what happens? And what happens when you buy something?
No.
People don't want to deal with that hassle right
It's
now.
like 2
During
months.
during the holiday seasons, they don't want to deal with the hassle and explain to us a little bit of the
Exactly.
hassle that you have.
Of buying everything. You know. Okay. When you buy a home, you're not automatically getting into something and it's perfect. So there's things that you're not gonna like about the home, and this is what we express to the client when you're showing homes.
Yeah.
When we are showing homes, that there is changes that you are gonna want to make to the home, whether they're important to you or not. You want those changes to be made. I haven't made any changes to my house. He keeps me too busy. That's the reason why. Just
But it's a
kidding.
good thing.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
thing. No, but like when you purchase your own home, it's like you can kind of, it's a relief because you can get to take your own pace to it. You know, you can decorate it to whatever you want. You can paint the walls. You can do whatever you want to it, and it's yours. Obviously, if it's not a long, what's the word I'm trying to
Long term.
a long term, then I get it. You might not want to put too much into it, but you want to be comfortable in your home. So for us, it's, you know, it was really a privilege to be able to buy something. Because for me, like every other buyer, they think they can't qualify.
And it's unexpected. It's unexpected.
Exactly. That was me. I was talking to Jasenia and Liz, and they were like, no, just, you know, bring in your documents. Let's get you in. Let's just at least try. And what I thought was like, no, I don't have any credit. I don't have any credit. She goes, what do you mean you don't have any
That was
credit?
always her answer. I don't
Yeah, I don't have any
know.
credit.
She was shutting her own self down.
Yeah,
Like most people do.
Like a lot of
most
people
people do. Exactly. And me being in this business, it's
Should I try?
Yeah.
yeah, you should try.
You should try. But you know what? Ella, I think it's very important that you're taking your time. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
A lot of people rush into something, spend money buying things they see at the
Mhm.
store, you know, a new table, a new set of couch, whatever you want to call it. And then later on, once they have everything in, they don't like it.
Exactly.
And I think that when you purchase a property, that's what you're purchasing, a property. It's
Exactly,
your
yeah,
touch
yeah.
and your decor that makes it your home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's very important to
definitely
take the
agree
time
with
to do something like
Now,
that.
I'll be honest. I remember when I first moved to Vegas. I got a condo, and I think all my living room, including my dining set.
Black and gray.
No. I got it out of a yard
Very
sale.
manly, very
I
manly.
got it out of a yard sale.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
This is back in 2004. So I went around and I found a living room at a yard sale, and then I found a dining set at a yard sale. And I was
Wow.
like, I was very proud of my house.
That's great. You know what? At the end,
Yours similar.
at the end of the day, again, because we do have to wrap it up. At the end of the day, it is very, very important that you understand that when you make the decision of buying your property, you are actually buying a property. That's what it is, and it's up to you to make it your home. And it's gonna take time. Do not rush into anything because that's the worst thing that you could do. Don't make that mistake that a lot of people do. Take your time. When you're ready to purchase a property, we're hoping that you guys will contact us so that we can be there to help you guys and to coach you. But it is a privilege to own a property,
Yeah.
and it's up to you to make it your home.
And just to say a little bit about the market and how we started was that, yes, this month, October, November, December, it's great months for buyers. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Now, the whole year was a great year for sellers, but now is a good year for buyers.
For buyers.
We have clients showing, we show properties, they show properties to clients, maybe 3 homes a day, which before it was 1, and if you put an offer and if you get it,
Yeah,
good. If not, then we have to find another one. So now we have the option. We have clients getting closing costs, so it's a good opportunity.
Take advantage of the market, and again, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, or a special subject that you guys want us to speak about, please leave us a message in the comments below, and we will gladly address that in the next episode.
That's no.
And take the opportunity, guys, because I was in that position where I was scared to be rejected or say, no, you don't qualify. But Jasenia has a great program that if you don't qualify at this moment, she lets you know what you need to qualify and how long it will take. So take the opportunity. Don't just shut yourself out, just like I did. Yeah, don't be scared, pretty much.
Michelle, you've been very quiet. Do you want to invite
Yeah,
everybody?
see you next time, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.